That one's cute. I'm trying to see what the vibe is. I think this one's for tonight. I'm such a fatty. 2 slices of pizza for dinner. So unhealthy. I gotta get back on my health journey. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I gotta take my sleep aid. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the hearts, hearts, hearts. I didn't think anyone was watching me. Hey, hi Palm Beach. Guys, don't be shy. Say hi. Hello, hello. Who's on here? I see the hearts. I'm loving the hearts. I'm sad. Oh no, Iron Man. Why are you sad, boo? Tell me everything. Why are you sad, baby? Hi, Philly. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Just gonna chill with you guys for a little bit. Just had dinner. I gotta go check on the laundry, see if it's dry or not yet. I'm tired, y'all. I gotta take my sleep aid. I don't want to go to sleep yet, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's 10 o'clock already. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I gotta be somewhere by 9 a.m. 2 girls bully me because I have autism. You can tell them to go fuck themselves. I am so serious. I hate bullies. Why would they bully that you have autism? I would be mean to them. I'm sorry. I am a very kind person. I lead with love and with kindness and with light. I was extremely popular in high school, and I was the kind of person that would say hi to everybody, that would be nice to everybody, that would be kind to everybody in high school because I didn't want anybody to feel left out or to feel bad about themselves. However, with that being said, however, with that being said, I did not allow to get myself bullied. I'm a fat girl. I'm a fat girl. Ain't nothing wrong with being fat, with being plus size. It has nothing to do with my value or worth as a person, although unfortunately some people do see that you're different, whether it be you're bigger or skinnier or have autism or anything else. You're different in any way, shape, form, and they automatically attack you because you're different or you're unique or you're weird. Um, and honestly, I like to stand out. I don't like to be the same as everybody else. I'm not sheep. So, with that being said, stand your ground and defend yourself. Like, I remember I had braces, and they're not perfect, but I have braces. And I remember, of course, we can be besties. Listen, Iron Man, you got to be your own best friend and you got to be your own protector. And I know that sounds crazy, but once you learn to love yourself and respect yourself, you're never going to let anybody else bully you or talk down on you. I had braces in like the 5th grade. I had braces from the time I was in 5th grade all throughout like middle school to like 7th or 8th grade. And somebody tried to bully me talking about, oh, you have braces. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, so? At least my parents can afford to fix my teeth. Bitch, your parents can't afford shit. And I could lose weight tomorrow if I wanted to, and I can just get plastic surgery. You're gonna have to be reborn to fix all that ugly. And I'm such a nice person, and I'm so sweet and so kind, but don't take my kindness for weakness. I think sometimes you do have to stand up for yourself. What grade are you in, Iron Man, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't mind me asking. And we're a community here, you guys. We're all friends. We're all besties. Absolutely, we can be friends. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm not just saying that because I want subscribers, genuinely. Like, if you guys follow me, Philly, I don't know if you're new here, but if you've been following me since day one, you're an A1. No, but seriously, like, people just be mean. People be mean. People be horrible. People be nasty. And Philly, we've talked before. I know. I remember you. I think we talked about, like, some tea at work, perfume. I remember speaking with you a couple times, which I appreciate. Thank you for coming back. I graduated, but I have to go to school till I'm 21. Okay, that's fine. So are these girls in like a special school with you? Listen, tell someone else. And baby, you're 21. Defend yourself. Defend yourself. And you don't have to be physically assaulting these people, but you can kill them with words. Get your vocabulary up. Yes, I remember. Of course, Philly. I remember. I remember the perfume. Like, sorry, guys. I had pneumonia all last week. My paycheck is going to be so shitty because I was off for a week and 2 days. I missed a week and 2 days of work. I'm going to be so broke. It's not even funny, and I got to pay rent, but God got me. It is what it is. What are we going to do? Learn your vocabulary up. Learn how to kill them with your words. And if they're mean to you, be twice as mean to them. I'm sorry. Like, I could destroy someone verbally. I don't like doing it. I don't want to be a mean person, but some people deserve that. And I know that sounds crazy, but some people literally need to be kicked off their high horse, because who are you to be so nasty, mean, and rude to somebody else? A santo de que de quién? Welcome to America, where we can't afford to get sick up in here. But hey, it is what it is. And it sucks because I only have PTO, and I only get late PTO like once a month. But it is what it is. I've been depressed and stressed, and I used to go to their church, so I had to go to another church. And I see that every day at school, and they ignore me, and they look at me like I'm stupid or weird. Listen, ignore them. Don't allow these people that don't care about you to stress you out or make you more depressed. I know depression is hard. Been there, done that. It's easier said than done. Depression freaking sucks. And once you're in that dark room, I feel like a lot of people don't really see the light. But trust me, once you do start enjoying the little things in life, even if it's a slice of pizza and it's a good slice of pizza, and you're able to afford a slice, even if it's something so small and so simple and so little like that, it's a huge difference to me personally. And that's slowly how I started overcoming my depression, trying to enjoy the little things in life. But it's crazy that you had to switch churches just because of these girls. That's so sad. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm so sorry you went through this, because you don't deserve to have to go to a different church because of these people. I can tell you, go to the church that you want to go to and ignore them. Pretend like they don't exist. And if you really want to have some balls, be like, yo, what is your problem? If you, ooh, Iron Man, ooh, you're so lucky I'm not there. Yeah, don't feed into it. Because if somebody's looking at me weird or stupid, I'll be like, take a picture, it lasts longer. I know that sounds so middle school, but they'll be like, what? I feel like once you make it awkward for them and you put them in a weird situation, and listen, maybe my advice is horrible, so please take it with a grain of salt, because maybe I'm giving off horrible advice. And guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but if they're over here looking at me and looking at me weird, like if I'm stupid, I'll be like, the fuck is you looking at? What are you looking at me for? You like me? Do you like me? You like me? Okay, bitch, stop looking at me. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Help me out here, Philly. We got any other good comebacks? Because it's like, why are you looking at me? You must be damned if you think I'm going to switch churches just because I make you uncomfortable. And the problem, Iron Man, it's not you, it's them. You're not the problem, it's them. They're the ones that feel uncomfortable. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let their negative vibes stop living your best life. And I'm so serious. Like at school, ignore them. And if you catch them looking at you, be like, who you looking at? You looking at me? You looking at me? Why are you looking at me? You like me? Cause I don't like your whole ass. What? What? Let me stop giving off horrible advice, you guys. I don't want you guys fighting or getting kicked out of school. But what would you do if you was there here with me, bestie? I've been crying. Don't cry. Ain't nothing to cry about. Don't cry. Don't cry. I would tell them, what are you looking at? May I help you with something? I feel like when people do that, they want attention. And when you give it to them, the kind of attention that they so desperately seek, they get shy. Like somebody has said something to me. Oh, what was it? I think like a couple weeks ago. And it was the stupidest thing. I felt like, am I in high school? You guys, I was at the gas station and this guy was trying to flirt with me and hit on me. Listen, I'm in a happy relationship. I have a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm in a very happy relationship. I love my man. We get along great. It's wonderful. Okay, whatever. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but we're happy together. And this guy was trying to talk to me and trying to flirt with me. I didn't want to make him feel bad because I know sometimes to flirt with someone or put yourself out there takes a lot from people sometimes. You know, you're shy, you don't know if it's going to go good or bad. And I was like, hi, oh, thank you so much. But I'm like almost married, not married, but almost married. Like if I was, not legally married, but I'm like married. I said something super sweet and nice, something like that. And he's like, okay, bitch, you're ugly anyways, you fat bitch. And I was just like, what? Clutch my pearls. And I was like, boy, I was fat 5 seconds ago when you were trying to holler at me. Did I not say that in the gas station loud? I said it louder than him because I feel like he was embarrassed. So he tried to embarrass me and be mean to me and be nasty to me and be rude to me. So he was like, oh, you a fat, ugly bitch anyways. And I said it so loud. I was like, bitch, I was fat 5 seconds ago when you were trying to holler. You just hating and you just mad because I don't want you. And like my crazy ghetto-ness just came out. And everybody at the gas station looked at me, looked at him. Like, I was fat 5 seconds ago before you were trying to fuck me. I'm the same person. I haven't changed. I was fat then, fat now. What? ¿Qué tú hablas, niño? People are mean. And a lot of times, Iron Man, they probably hate something about themselves and they probably hate something about their life and they're miserable and that's why they have to take it out on you. Silly goose. You silly goose. But yeah, Iron Man, I'm going to be praying for you for those girls to leave you alone. I'm so sorry that they did that. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Nobody does. Like dead ass, nobody does. Anyways, what's the weather like in Philly? There's some rude people in this world nowadays. You have to watch out wherever you go. I feel like there's rude people everywhere. And I feel like, okay, can I be crazy for a second? Can I say something? Don't judge me. You know, everyone uses AI. Everyone uses AI. You guys, I love ChatGPT. That's my boo. That's my second husband. Okay. I know he's bad for the environment. I try to use Google more than chat, but sometimes I need chat. That's okay. So I feel because people are always on the screen, like right now I'm on the screen with you guys, and because we have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, everything, I feel like we forget that the person that we're seeing on the other side of the screen is a real person. I feel like we're constantly talking to either ChatGPT, what am I saying? ChatGPT, we're talking to, what is it? Copilot, the Microsoft one. We're talking to all these different AIs and we forget to treat each other with kindness and respect. I feel like we treat these AIs like nonchalantly. Like I tell chat please and thank you. But sometimes he'd be pissing me off and I'd be like, fuck you, chat. And we got to think that we're still human. I feel like where you used to go now, like even at Walmart, I used to hold people, well, we have automatic doors at Walmart, but at the gas station, if I'm leaving the gas station and someone's coming in, I'm going to hold the door for them. And I'm going to say, I expect that person to say thank you, not because they owe me a thank you, but we're being cordial and kind to strangers, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't even say thank you anymore. They just expect you to hold the door for them, which is so mind-boggling to me. And it goes back to, like, I feel like we're less and less human every day. At Walmart, and women got her purse robbed by a dad and a son, and the son slapped the woman. A man shouldn't hurt a woman. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, nobody should be stealing purses anyways. What's not yours, you shouldn't take. That's insane. But I do unfortunately feel like we do forget how to treat people with kindness. I try to be kind. I'm not always nice, but I try to be kind. I'm not always nice, but I try to be. I try to lead with kind. I try to be nice. Even my relationship, I think the reason my relationship works is because we treat each other like we're best friends, because we are. Sometimes some boyfriends and girlfriends, you treat them like your significant other, but you forget that they're your best friends first. And without having that foundation of being besties, a relationship isn't gonna work. It ain't gonna work now, it ain't gonna work never. Hi, Paige. Hi, girl. Hey. How are you, boo? How's your relationship? I was just telling everyone here in the chat. Oh, yay. I miss you, girl. I was thinking of Addie. How's Addie? Okay, good night. Love you. Tell good night to Addie, too. Like, you in a relationship, I think people try to control their boyfriends and their girlfriends. You can't control that person. You're just giving them fucking anxiety, bro, if you're trying to control the people. Like, let them be them. Let them be happy. Steven loves Pokemon. I hate Pokemon. I think Pokemon is the stupidest fucking thing ever. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand. I don't understand it, but it makes them happy. And you know what? Grow together. Yes, not apart, grow together. And you know what? If Pokemon makes Steven happy, guess what? If that makes my man happy, I prefer for my man to be happy, buying Pokemon cards, and doing what he gotta do with his Pokemon cards instead of being on Instagram talking to other bitches. Sorry, not sorry. I said what I said and I don't regret it. If that makes him happy, who am I to judge him? If that makes him happy, if playing on an Xbox an hour a day makes him happy, who am I to judge him? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to be on your Xbox 12 hours a day and not do anything around the house. No. But yeah. How can I calm myself? Breathe. Breathe and think happy thoughts. Yeah, he's a collector. He's a collector. Literally. Pokemon. 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 Cocoa Pebbles. Pokemon. He's serious. He's serious. He's in the game. He's in the game. He's not the kind of person to go to GameStop at 5 a.m. and wait in line because he prefers to sleep. But he's in the game. He will go to 2 different GameStops once they open at 10 a.m. and like buy 2 boxes of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But you know what? At the end of the day, Philly, it makes him happy. Who am I to judge my man? I'm a social butterfly. I love hanging out with my friends. I love going to parties. I love chit-chatting. I love having friends come over. And that makes me happy. And sometimes my friends will be at the house and he's like, hey, I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all can stay here chit-chatting. I'm gonna go to sleep. And we'll stay in the living room till 1, 2 in the morning while he's asleep. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's super important to lead with respect. I think a lot of people think love comes first. You can't have love without respect. But I'm just ranting, you guys. Ask me anything, though. I'm trying. Can we do it together? Yes, let's breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you can just do that until you calm yourself down. Yes, I've been telling him he needs a YouTube channel. He's going to work on it. I think next year he's definitely going to do a YouTube channel. I think he will get mad. Hi, Chris. I missed you. Welcome. He's going to open up a YouTube channel next year. He has to make a channel ripping packages. Bro, he will get so many subscribers like in like 5 seconds. Guys, I gotta go check on my clothes that's drying, unfortunately. I am feeling much better. I'm still at 95%. I'm not 100% yet. It sucks because my paycheck is gonna be a bitch. I was just telling Philly, like, I was out of work for a week and 2 days. It was bad, you guys. For me to go to I had the worst fever. My fever it was like 101, 102, 101, 102. I called out sick Thursday, Friday. Monday, I thought I was feeling better. So Monday, I went to work. Did what I had to do at work. I had a crazy weekend. I had to help my best friend set up for her son's birthday. Then I had another birthday party on Sunday, and all of that. And so I was busy. So I was starting to feel better, but I was so busy. I feel like that, instead of me getting better, I took like 20 steps back. My stepdad got arrested by ICE. You guys, I've been going through it. So that happened. And long story short, Monday I went to work, and by lunchtime, I told my boss, I can't come back from lunch. I gotta go home. I gotta sleep. My eyes were burning. My arms felt like they were burning. I've never had that sensation before happen to me. I was in so much pain. I was overheating. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I texted her, I can't come into work. I'm still really sick. Tuesday, Steven left for work at 6 a.m. I'm giving you guys all the tea. 6 a.m. Steven left from work. He got home, and I hadn't moved. I hadn't eaten. I hadn't even peed. I hadn't nothing. I was just sleeping the whole entire time. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." When he got home, he brought me food. He took care of me. And then around 9:30, he was already in bed because he wakes up at like 6 in the morning, so he goes to bed early. He woke up around 9:30. I woke him up, and I was like, he was already knocked out, dead asleep. And I was like, "Listen, you gotta take me to the hospital. Like, I'm about to call 911. Like, I'm gonna die." Because my fever, I kept it controlled with Tylenol. I was taking Mucinex, Tylenol. I thought it was just like a regular cold. Mucinex, Tylenol, this, that. I was trying to keep it, between 101, 102, and it would go down and it would spike up. It would go down. The lowest it would go would be like 105 or 107. So I didn't have a choice, y'all, but I went to the ER and they took an x-ray, and I had a viral infection in my lungs. I guess something's going around. It was really bad. Girls are in Fort Lauderdale for a college visit. I'm home alone. Nice. I love that. The bully's name is Bitten and Tanner. They invited me to their house one time after they did me wrong, and then they were like, we didn't give me permission to go over. And that is so weird, Iron Man. Honestly, Iron Man, I would get a restraining order because that sounds weird. For me, I'm not an anti-hospital kind of person because if you're sick, you're sick. But for me to tell Steven, take me to the ER, you guys, I wasn't on live for a whole week. I love you guys. I do a live stream every three times a day. I literally do breakfast, lunch, and nighttime. I do 3 lives, you guys, a day. And I was gone for a week and like 2 days. I couldn't. I'm so sorry, Iron Man, babe. You gotta really I miss my babies. I'm gonna have a party. You should go have a party. Good job, Dad. Go have a party. They're off living the college experience. You deserve to have freedom too. Guys, I gotta go check that freaking clothes, and I don't want to. I don't want to do nothing. But I definitely feel we really don't appreciate it. We really don't appreciate that we feel good until we feel bad like that, unfortunately. Long time no see. It's Shelly. Shelly, you changed your name? Hold on. I miss you too. It's me. No, long time no see. It's me, Shelly. I miss you, girl. I miss you too, babes. Oh, you start your promotion? That's what's up. Tell me everything. What did you get I think you told me about your promotion. I'm hanging out with you till you get off for I can't stop my nerves and anxiety and depression is up real high. Iron Man, have you maybe thought about going into counseling? Do you think that will help you? Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I did it. I did it and it was the best thing ever. I think it depends too on who you find. Um, and you can always call the 1-800 number on the back of your insurance card because I love hanging out with you and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm not a mental health provider and I don't want to give you wrong advice. Sergeant Chris. Okay, now I know who to call. Be like, hey Chris, Mr. Sergeant. Can I speak with Sergeant Christopher Rivera? But yeah, sorry about the Iron Man. Like I was saying, call 98. What happens if you call 988? Hold on, let me call 988, you guys. But wait a minute, hold on. Iron Man, like I was saying, babe, I'm not a mental health provider. You can always call the 1-800 number on the back of your insurance cards because this is actually really important. And get a therapist, maybe a virtual therapist, and they will be able to kind of help you out with that. Are you at work, home, or somewhere else? I am at home. What happens when I call 988?
You've reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Life.
Chris, damn it. I thought that was your personal sergeant line. All right, let me go get the clothes, you guys. Being an adult sucks. You guys, I'm moving. I have to tell you guys the tea. I am moving again. I have to talk to you guys. There's so much you guys need an update on. Let me know if you guys want the tea. But you can call 988. That was for Iron Man. Iron Man, that was for you. You see, babe, we're a community. We all watch out for each other. My signal might get lost in the sauce. I feel like when I'm walking, much better. Why did you make me come here? So our washing machines have Bluetooth, and it tells us when our clothes is ready, and I got a notification saying my clothes is ready. The $1 million question. A lot has happened. That's why I'm moving. Okay. This is not drying yet, and that pisses me off. So, I rent. I've been living on my own since I'm 19 years old. We had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment that was gorgeous and beautiful and perfect for Steven and I, and we had so many parties and everything. And we were paying $1,500 a month. We were paying $1,500 a month. Obviously, internet, light, water, none of that included, which was fine because thankfully, we were able to afford it. Let me increase the brightness of this. Thankfully, we were able to afford it. Does it play music as well? No, my mom's machine does. Have you guys heard the washing machines that play music and go dee 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 dee? Once it's done, it's like hella long. But yeah, we got like Bluetooth. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the whole thing. So we got kicked out, not because we didn't pay rent, I have 0 evictions. I'm so blessed and thankful that I've never had any evictions. I've been living on my own since I was 19 years old. I'm 32 now. I wasn't at the beach. I was walking my dog. We have a lake where I live right now, and I was walking her through the lake, and it looks like a beach, but it isn't. But I think those were birds, bro. They either had to be birds or frogs. It was so weird. It was so weird. I'm so happy you're here, Shelly. I missed you. You're Shelly Ellie, or you're just Shelly? Because you changed your name, so I'm a little confused. Sorry. So, gorgeous place. They kicked us out because they wanted to increase rent. I was ready. I was like, I don't care how much y'all want. Let me sign a new lease. Whatever you guys want to increase it to, I don't mind it because I love this place and we've been here for we were there for almost 3 years, 2.5 years, almost 3 years. And I hate moving. Moving is such a pain in the butt. And they basically said that it's illegal to increase rent a lot in Florida. That it's only a certain amount. Okay, just Shelly. You can call me Shelly. Shelly Jelly. And they literally not kicked me out. What the term was, they didn't renew the lease, and I got a paper saying that they were going to renew the lease. So we ended up finding this 1-1 because rent is so expensive here in South Florida. I live in South Florida, you guys. Please don't stalk me. It's $1,750. No, it's $1,650, $1,700. It's $1,700 a month, 1-1. The place is nice. It's the best we could find. My friend found it for me. It's the room is huge. We have a queen size bedroom plus 2 desks. You know, I don't really show the apartment like that. Steven doesn't like me to, and I understand where he's coming from, even though we have really good security here. We have a gate to come inside, and then we have a key to the front door, and then we have an elevator, and then we have our apartment building or apartment door. So I understand where he's coming from. But basically, October 29th or 30th, my stepdad got arrested by ICE. He was here legally, and I don't want to make this a political thing. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's not about if they should or shouldn't get deported. I'm not going to talk about that. It just sucks. It's a shitty situation. All I'm going to say is he was here legally, and last minute, they canceled his social security number. They canceled his driver's license. They canceled everything, and they arrested him. Basically, he was kidnapped because we didn't know where he was for 4 days. The ICE agent told me specifically he was either going to get deported to Sudan, Africa, or to Mexico. He's neither African or Mexican. He's Cuban. Anyways, long story short, I didn't vote for the president. I don't care if you guys are Republicans or not. That's each to their own. We're not talking about that. But I didn't vote for him. My personal choice. Neither here nor there. And I think a lot of people that did vote for him are regretting it. And there's some people that voted for him that love him. And it is what it is. The way the cookie crumbles. So no hate, no shade. My mom since June, since before we moved into this apartment, when we lost our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, that my cousins were actually living with me. Bro, that was like a homeless shelter. Dead ass. I know it sounds horrible, but I helped so many of my friends that were transitioning into housing or that would sleep on my couch. My grandmother was fighting with my mom, and she stayed with me for 6 months because they hated each other. Now they're fine. They worked it out. But since June of this year, my mom has been harassing me and harassing me, for lack of a better word. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me see the comments. Also, by the way, I forgot to tell you, my dad's family rude to me when I have to go over. Sometimes I really don't have a great family. Honey, you got to make your own family. You're 21, babes. I'm going to tell you something from personal experience. I have friends that are my family, that I consider family, and I have family that are not even my friends. Let me repeat that. I have friends who are family and family who are not my friends. I literally have cousins that don't talk to me and I don't talk to them. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Once you're an adult, you really do get to choose your family. You don't have to deal with your family. You can just be like, I'm not going to their house. Not gonna lie. used to have like 88 views on one of your live streams, and I thought I would have like 76 views on this one. Oh, honey, the views have been sucking lately, Shelly. The views have been up and down, especially, I don't know, September, October, everyone went back to school, and that's okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired. So yeah, love you. Bye, Shelly. Love you too. So, anyways, since June of this year, my mom has been harassing me to live with her. The reality is, you guys, I've been paying rent since I was 19 years old. And I think 1 year in one of our old apartments, I spent over $20,000 in paying rent. Over $20,000 in paying rent alone. $20,000 in rent alone. And I'm thinking to myself, if I could save half of that, I can buy myself a house. Right now, we were going to buy a house, Steven and I, last year, but the housing market is not it. I refuse to buy a 1954 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home in South Florida filled with termites that cost $500,000. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to be stuck paying a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 mortgage when the house is not worth it. Thank you, Iron Man. Appreciate you. You guys, correct me if I'm wrong. It makes no sense to me. Why would I spend $3,000 to $5,000 a month on a house? When you're a homeowner, you need to have enough money in the bank. God forbid your AC breaks. If your AC breaks here in Florida, that's a necessity. That's not a luxury. That's a necessity. If my car breaks down, my car's paid off. You know, we did all the proper steps. We got out of credit card debt. We got out of car debt. I paid off my car, all of that to buy this house. And it's just like, it's not a buyer's market right now. It's a seller's market. So Steven and I decided to wait and rent for another year. Well, because of the situation that happened with my stepdad, you guys see, I'm fun and haha he he, but I'm also really smart, or at least try to be. And you know, just educate myself and be a better version of myself than who I was last year. Like, I think everyone should do that. Doesn't matter if you're 84 or 23. I think you should always try to better your old version, and you're gonna have good years and bad years, and good days and bad days, like everyone. But never stop learning. You know what I mean? Coolio. I'm not really on Instagram like that, but yeah. So it just didn't make no sense. And because of everything happening with my mom and my stepdad, they were getting a divorce. They were in the process of separating. You know, they were still friends. They were like roommates. My grandmother's 85 years old. 84, sorry. My grandmother's 84. She's turning 85 in January, God willing. And my mom is 60. She turned 60 this year. My mom has a lot of health issues. You know, she still works full time. She's had the same job for over 30 years now, 25 years. She works for a nonprofit. They love her. She loves it. It's a vibe. But she needs my help. We've had very serious conversations because I am a very independent woman. I'm a very independent person. I even have my man, and I'm still very independent. Like, I love Steven. We love each other, but we don't need each other. You get what I'm saying? My 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage in Miami is $1,400 a month. That's amazing. Today, that would probably be $5,000. Plus, I have a rental property in Tampa, 3-bed, $1,200 a month. Those are amazing prices. $1,400 for a 4-3 and $1,200 for a 3-2. Love you too, Iron Man. That's amazing. That's a huge blessing. My mom's house is almost paid off. So she pays, guess how much she pays in mortgage? Of course. I suck at leading a prayer, by the way, but I will be praying for you. I pray my own weird way, but definitely, Iron Man, I got you. Ooh, I can't think of a prayer. Like, no. I hate that. Like, I have other people pray because I suck at praying. Like, I talk to Jesus like he's my homie. But if anybody else wants to say a prayer, please type it in. Chris, looking at you. Philly, looking at you. Type in a prayer for Iron Man up in here. So guess how much my mom pays? So Chris, if you pay $1,200 for one house and you pay $1,400 for a second house, my mom has a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in South Florida. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be Christian to have a good prayer. My best friend's Muslim. You don't have to be Christian to have a good prayer. I believe faith is like a mountain. I feel like at the very top is God, Jehovah, Allah, whatever you guys want to call him. He has different names. She has different names. It has different names. And at the bottom, that's amazing. $2,600 for 2 houses isn't bad, because that's right now a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom can easily go for $3K. My mom's neighbors knew he just bought his house last year and he pays $3,200. And he has a 2-1. A 2-1, and he pays $3,000. He does have a pool, and he did make another bedroom slash bathroom, so good for him. So now he has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but he pays $3K for it, plus 10 grand for the permits and the extension that he did to the house and all of that, and the plumbing and everything. So my mom's house, her mortgage payment is $900. That's not including the insurance or anything like that, but with insurance and everything, give or take, it's like $1,200 max. So I've had some serious conversations with her because I'm a very independent woman. I am not taking this decision lightly. This isn't something I decided overnight. I'm gonna sit down because I'm just talking too much. And this angle is giving me a triple chin. So again, this isn't a decision that I chose lightly or I chose to do. This is a decision I definitely thought about, have been thinking about it for a month or so, probably more even that. And I thought maybe this year I'll just have my apartment. Maybe next year I'll move in with her. I love my apartment. I have a beautiful view. It's on the 5th floor. I have a huge, ginormous pool that you guys have seen. I have a gorgeous clubhouse that's ginormous that nobody uses. I'm there alone half the time. I have a gym. I have a sauna. I have even a showers in the bathrooms. So it's gorgeous. But again, this decision, I didn't choose it lightly. And I think right now I'm at a time and point in my life where it just makes sense. My mom needs me. My grandmother needs me. I'm low-key kind of going to miss my privacy. And I've had some serious conversations with her that I am very independent, that although we're going to be living together, va a ser como que juntos, pero no revueltos. I don't know how you say that in English. Chris, if you want to translate. Yes, Chris, you do a lot. Good for you. Sorry, I'm checking the clothes. It's so hot. No! Fudge! I put it in the wrong thing. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Give me a second, Iron Man. I have to go at 10, 9. We're also already about 3 or 4 wrecks in the past week. So 1 wreck happened, 3 people died. Oh my God, that sucks. That's crazy. I mean, I feel like wrecks always happen though, unfortunately. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm gonna chop my clothes. Because I put the money in the wrong machine, so I have to take this clothes back with me. Are you guys gonna chit chat with me while I put away my clothes? I clean my fridge out, but that's tomorrow is another day. I don't know what it is, regardless. I feel like, oof. Ugh. Guys, I need some dryer sheets. Oh my gosh. All of this is soaking wet. Waste of money and time. That's one thing I miss in my old apartment. I literally had my own washer and dryer. I still have it. I haven't sold it yet. What the fuck happened? Okay, whatever. Try and explain depression to a Mexican and they'll laugh at you. Depression isn't real. I disagree with that. I think depression is real. I think Mexicans have depression all the time. But unfortunately, it's not talked about. And thankfully, things are changing. Yes, Chris, Steven and I are moving to my mom's house. Not because I want to, not because it's the first choice. My mom's house is falling apart. Steven's a handyman. It needs a lot of work, and I don't want my mom's house. It's a good house. It has good bones. She just spent $40,000. Not 5, not 10. $40,000 on a brand new roof because her roof was literally rotting. And it was like, it's not a want, it's literally a necessity. I got you. I love that. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you, honey. He should be fine. I'm thinking, I have a to-do list in my head. We actually paid to get an inspection. We paid $400 for an inspection. Did we need one? No, not really. But I definitely think it's going to be useful and helpful to get that that we did get that inspection done. Because it really gave us a good idea as to what's going on in the house and what's priority kind of vibes and what's more aesthetic kind of vibes. So I say, where the hell is my phone? So again, I'm moving into my mom's house, you guys, not because it's my first option, but it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. My mom needs me, and we took 4 trips this year, which I'm very blessed about. There weren't international trips. There were just trips here in Florida. I'm actually hopefully going to go on one more before the year ends, God willing, if I have the funds for it. And just, to finish off the year on a positive note. But I know living at my mom's house, we would take over her mortgage payments. And with the new roof that she had installed, that was like $40,000. It's like $1,200 a month. And I can pay for that. Steven and I can pay for that easily. And we also have the ability to save money and the ability to help my mom fix her house. I don't think depression is a luxury. I think a lot of people suffer from depression. And I'm sorry, relax and breathe, that's your feeling on it. I don't think depression is a luxury. I think a lot of people have depression, but they don't have the luxury to stop. Because I've been there, done that. I was super depressed when my grandfather first passed away in 2020. And it hit me in waves that I didn't even notice I was depressed because I didn't have a word for it. Because I would still get up every day, go to work, hang out with my friends, do what I had to do. I had 2 jobs and I was depressed. I just didn't know it. And then when you really sit back and look at it, you're like, holy shit, look at all the warning signs. So I do hope, relax and breathe, that you are able to have the luxury to understand what depression is, understand the signs, and nip it at the bud. You don't have to be depressed forever. Iron Man, don't listen to Relax and Breathe. I disagree completely. I don't think depression is a luxury. I think it's a real thing. I can do tile, electricity, and plumbing. I love that. Man of everything. Can you tell him don't want to be glad besties because I have depression? He told me. Yeah, just ignore him. Thank you, Chris. I don't think depression is a luxury. I think a lot of people that are poor and they don't have money. I think there's 2 types of depression. And I'm not saying one is better than another one or whatever. There's 2 different kinds of depression. There's a depression that's caused by a chemical imbalance in your brain. It's still real. It's still depression. It's a chemical imbalance in your brain. And then there's also depression of circumstances that your surroundings, your environment is causing your depression. So I disagree with that. I don't know, Chris, do you agree? I don't think depression is for the luxury. I do think poor people or the working class, I don't consider myself dirt poor, but I have had good months and bad months like we all do. I definitely don't consider myself wealthy. Like I said, some months we're scraping by, some months we have extra. Just the way it is. I have 2 jobs sometimes. Steven has 2 jobs, and we do what we got to do. I don't think depression is a luxury. I agree. Thank you, Philly. I couldn't agree more. I think depression, a lot of people suffer from it. The difference is when you're rich, you can handle depression in a different way. When you're poor, you can't take a day off from work because you're depressed. You got bills to pay. Listen, I had pneumonia. Okay, I felt like I was dying. My eyes and my skin was burning because my fever was 103 and didn't break. And I'm over here thinking I took a day. I feel so guilty for taking a week and 2 days off of work. A week and 2 days off of work. That's 5, 6, 7 days. I took a whole week off. 7 days. I felt so guilty. I was like, I got bills to pay. My job needs me. Yes, I agree, Chris. Opinions are like assholes. Las opiniones son como las nalgas, todo el par. Couldn't agree with that more. Philly, you look Spanish. Do you speak Espanol? I don't think depression, you guys, is a luxury. I wish it was. I wish depression was a luxury I never had to experience. But low-key, though, depression made me a better person. I know that's easier said than done now because I'm in a different headspace and so much better. But depression, like, fucking rots you from the inside out. You're welcome, Iron Man. What was that? I'm tired, y'all. And I still have sometimes shortness of breath. I swear. Hold on a second, you guys. Let me see if I could put this phone a certain way. Bye, Iron Man. Have a good night. Do I have good signal, you guys? Can you guys see me? Why is the 5G back? I should have Wi-Fi. Anyways. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I need, like, a little stand for my phone. You're going on a date Saturday night? Tell me everything. Who is she? Where's she from? What's the vibe? How did you guys meet? What the fudge? I need to know everything. I want all the details. Give me all the details, Chris. I need to know everything. I'm doing some ghetto ass shit right now. Okay. That works. Oh, my neck hurts. I'm fat again, you guys. I gained like 4 pounds. I gotta lose weight again. And the worst thing is, I have a Friendsgiving on Saturday, and guess what, you guys? Guess what I did on my Friendsgiving? I got the cutest outfit, but I was a skinny bitch on Sunday because I was sick. And I feel like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I ate like a fat ass. Well, today's Wednesday. And my Friendsgiving was on Saturday, and I'm hoping and praying that my fit that I bought. She's a single mom. She's Colombian. Ooh. At least she's not Cuban. I know that sounds horrible, but at least she's not a crazy Cuban. What part of Colombia is she from? Because there's Colombians and then there's Colombians. I love my Colombians. I hang out with Colombians all day, every day. Steven's Colombian. Okay, you guys met at work. Like, does she work there? Does she work with you? How does that go? She's your age. Okay, that's good. That's a plus. I think definitely start off as friends. Ask her many questions, what her goals are, where she sees herself, what she wants in a relationship, what she wants in a man. Very important conversations to have. And everyone's, oh, yes, important conversations at the very beginning of the relationship because like you don't want to have, I don't know, call me crazy. I don't want to have a good fun hangout time with this person and talk to them and vibe with them and be a vibe or whatever, and then you know we're so into it, we like each other, but then I don't know, bitch, she's allergic to shellfish and you love shellfish. You know what I mean? You don't want that to happen. So you want to have, I think that's why Steven and I worked. We met on Tinder, y'all. Story time. Steven and I met on Tinder. But you know, looks fade. I'm glad that she's pretty because I think that's so important to be attracted physically to your partner. Okay, she's a cop. That's good. So she understands the vibe. Um, and you have Steven's keys. Does that make sense? I feel like the quality of this video sucks dick. And it shouldn't because I'm on Wi-Fi. For my mom. Actions. Oh my god, you guys, my connection was lost. Hopefully you guys are still there. It sucks condensing two houses in one because I'm thinking, am I gonna keep my plates or my mom's plates? Which is crazy, crazy talk. But I think that's why Steven and I worked, because we had some very serious conversations from the very beginning. We had to get that out of the way first. So you excited? Where are you guys gonna go for your first hot date? Where are you taking her? You gotta wine and dine her. I know my brother knows how to treat a lady. I feel like a lady. There you go. The quality is horrible. I'm literally looking at myself on my other phone. There you go. The quality is horrible. Well, I gotta run, sis. I love you. Going to call, so bear with me. Okay, love you. Okay, enjoy your nice fancy steakhouse. Looks sexy. Good night. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Why does the connection suck, dick? Can you guys see me? I'm trying not to move. Adios. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. Okay, well, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, which is so weird. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everybody see me? Okay, I think the connection actually got better. Yeah, even my voice better. No! Get off! Get off live. Stop texting me. Do not die. Philly, can you see me, babe? Is this better? Or was it better like 5 seconds ago? I feel like 5 seconds ago was worse. I ended up taking off the Wi-Fi and just doing No, even if you're doing voice to text, no. Go pay attention to what you're doing. I don't want you to get hurt. It's dangerous driving at those high speeds. my duck shirts, you guys. I feel like you guys always see me wearing duck shirts. Fun fact, this is a fundraiser that happens every year that I'm part of. And you buy $5 ducks, and they do like a $5 duck race, and then you always enter the chance to win $10,000. Have I ever won $10,000? Hell no. Do I think it's a scam? Maybe, but you know what? It's for kids, foster kids, and I'm part of it every year because who cares? Okay, bye, BRB. You guys, don't judge me. I normally do the white clothes with other white clothes, but these are like hotel towels that Steven and I accidentally borrowed from Disney. So they're just like my dog's, not my dog's towels, but they're just like chill towels. I don't know, like I like to use the towels. I like one for my hair. I love. Fuck! I was supposed to bring. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I was supposed to bring dryer sheets. Darn it. Un momento, por favor. Completely forgot. Is this enough? I normally don't use dryer sheets, but all of that was so soaking wet when I put it on for a second time. I need to use dryer sheets. I gotta take my sleep aid medicine before it gets so late. I gotta wake up early. Okay. We got 43 minutes left. Hi, baby. Can you see me, girl? I'm over here struggling with the Wi-Fi. And girl, go to bed. What you doing up? Go to bed. I'm doing laundry. I am doing laundry. I should be asleep. I gotta be at a client's house at 9 a.m. because I teach English classes, you guys. If you guys didn't know, now you guys know. I teach English classes. And, oh, I love that. Girl, I feel you on that. I feel like I cannot fall asleep without my man. There's nothing better. There's no better feeling. Hold on, I'm taking my sleep aid medicine, y'all. Before it gets too late, because I gotta wake up hella early and I gotta go to bed soon. And I'm still doing laundry. I feel like there's no better feeling than you and your man rubbing legs together like freaking crickets. I love that feeling. Ellie! Yeah, you guys, Ellie is here. Girl, it's late. I'm so happy you're here, Ellie. How was your vacation? Tell me everything. Girl, I feel you. There's nothing better than rubbing your legs like crickets. If I don't have my man's legs to rub on, I can't fall asleep. Sorry, not sorry. That's just... Sir. Gotta take this asshole to jail. Love you. I'll talk to you later. Sending love and prayers to you and your family and your man. Love you too, honey. You're amazing. Okay, you guys stayed at the Disney cabins or just at a cabin? Because it's one of my favorite dresses. Melissa, girl, I'm trying to get monetized. Can you believe I still am not at 4,000 hours? Lexi? Struggle is real, y'all. I've been there, girl. I love the cabins at Fort Wilderness. I actually have videos on my YouTube when we spend there. Oh my God, we did. There's so many things to do. Only thing I didn't get to do was go horseback riding because my friends that we went with, it was 6 of us in total. They didn't want to go horseback riding. I did because they didn't want to. Whatever. Did you take the little boat ride to oh, my ears are itchy. Did you take the little boat ride to Magic Kingdom? And we rented a freaking golf cart. I love that. Yes. Did you guys decorate it? My ears are itchy all of a sudden. I think I love Fort Wilderness. I think it's one of my favorite ones. And you don't even have to go to the park. You can literally stay at Fort Wilderness and do everything that they have to do there. We did canoeing. The main pool is a vibe, but we were so close to the other pool. It was like having a private pool, and they don't even lock it. Yes, girl, you get to decorate it next time. I think my favorite one is Fort Wilderness and River Bridge. Is it called River Bridge or something like that? Not the French Quarters, the other one that's connected to the French Quarters. That's one of my favorite ones. And I love Colorado. Colorado Springs is a vibe too. But how was your vacation? Was it all magical? Was it everything you dreamed of? Okay, I love that. I feel like there's so many things to do even at the Disney Hotel. Like Colorado Springs, we didn't even go to we were going to go to Epcot when we stayed at Colorado Springs, but it was June. It was like the 3rd of June. Oh my God, it was so hot. It was so hot. We were going to go to Epcot, but it was 98 degrees outside, and I told Steven, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying $300. So I have the annual pass member thing, but I told Steven, I'm not hell no. I am not going to pay $300 for you because we only have one annual pass. We really don't need two. And it was so hot we didn't do that. We ended up going to the aquarium. And then I think we went to Halloween Horror Nights. No. Halloween Horror Nights was a different time. That's amazing. I'm so happy. Girl, because you went in October. It was so cold the day before yesterday, which was awesome. We went in June. June, I think like June, July, August. Even September is really hot. September, like, things start cooling down. October is really a good time to go. How much school did you miss? I was so sick. I missed like 7 days of school. I mean, of work, which sucked because my bills are going to suck, but it is what it is. Okay, we went in May too. We went in May, but we went to SeaWorld in May. I'm very blessed. Girl, we are so blessed to be taking all these trips. In 2 weeks? Oh, you're going in May for 2 weeks. Okay, I love that for you though. That sounds amazing. Bye, Ellie. I love you. Thank you for coming in. It was so amazing talking to you. I missed you so much, baby. Have an amazing day. I hope you have a great week in school this week. You're the vibe. I love you so much. I can't wait to see some YouTube videos. You got to post. You got to do some YouTube videos, some cute content for, I hope you took pictures and stuff. Even if it's just pictures, you can do like a video of the pictures. I can't wait to see them. Love you. Hearts, 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 baby. I'm so happy you had a good time. You deserved it. You deserved it, girl. Round of applause. Enjoy it. I'm happy you got to go. I'm happy your mom got to take you. You deserve it. I have to wait till I'm 14, but then I'll post. Okay, girl. Bye. Hi, honey. The fuck? Excuse me, sir. Sir? Sir?
Sprinkle the blessing. A glass.
Sir, I'm doing a live. Can you get out of my live? Oh, is this what we're doing? We're just gonna sit here. I got you. I got you, my big boy. I'm betting my fat cat. scared of everything. Come here, come here, come here. You gotta learn to not be such a scary cat. Right? His butt is taking up the hole. Oh, my baby. I'm just gonna love him. Bailey, please don't. I'm doing laundry, Bailey. Bailey, why are you on? I know Bailey does shit on purpose. He's literally laying on my clean clothes. Guys, I don't know if it's the angle or what. I feel so fat. Eh? Ay, sí, papi, muérdeme, mi niño lindo. Ow! Why you gotta bite me, babes? Alright, guys, so Steven is here. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for coming to my live and joining. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Bye. I don't want to go, but I gotta go. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go.